Hi friends, this is Hemant here, and today we are going to learn about branches. Okay, in the last video what we have learned was initializing the Git repository using Git init, then adding a text file to the repository and trying to push that file to the repository in GitHub. Okay, for that we use git add command, then git commit, and the third one was git push. Okay, so these three uh, uh, command we used for pushing the code from local repository to the GitHub repository. Second thing what we did was we pulled the code, or we cloned the code from the existing GitHub repository into our local. So in today's episode we'll learn about branches. So how are branches created in Git? Okay, so first thing what we'll learn is why are branches created in Git. Okay, so now I am in the master branch. Okay, and this is the branch which goes to the production. Okay, now if you want to make some feature changes in this master branch, what you will do is you will not create all those files or changes in this master branch. This is for production. You will create a branch out of this master called feature, and based on the feature you will try to incorporate in the master. And once you have done all your changes in that feature branch, then you will merge that code into your master and then push that code to the production. Okay, so this helps you test whatever you have developed into the feature branch, and when all the testing is done and everything looks okay, then you check in your code into the master branch. Okay, so now what we'll do is I have a code base in this master which has this text1 file. Okay, so I'll create one branch called git branch feature 1. Okay, so this has some features which will be working on this. Okay, and then when we are done with the features, we'll push that code to the master branch. Okay, so first command is git branch feature 1. This will create a branch. Okay, let me expand this a bit. Okay, and the second command is if you want to see how many branches are there in the current repository, so what you'll do is git branch dash a. So this will list down all the branches and which is the current branch you are on. So this shows that we are on the master branch, which is also present over here just next to the folder path. Okay, now since we have created this feature 1, so now what we have to do is we need to go to this feature 1 branch. So from master, how do we go to feature 1? The command is git checkout feature 1. Okay, you see that we have switched to feature 1 branch. Now from feature 1, if we want to go to master, we'll use the same command git checkout master. Okay, we switch back to master as is seen over here. Okay, but now we will be going to the feature branch. Let me check out the feature 1 branch. Okay, now let's try to create some files in feature 1 branch. So we will create text2.txt, or before that let's see what all files are present in the feature 1 branch. ls, and this is the text1 file which we created in the master branch. Okay, we had copied that, or we created a feature branch out of master, so this text1.txt is also created in the feature 1 branch. So now let's create one more file called text2.txt. okay, and let us see. Now there are two files, text1 and text2, in my feature branch. Okay, and let me do git status. So this will show me the text2 file which is in red. That means it is not tracked by the git. So what we have to do to get it tracked by git is git add text2.txt, or what we can do is, since only one file is there in untracked, we can use git star. Okay, so if you want specific files, you can use the file name. If you want whatever is there in the untracked to get added, you can use star. Okay, and enter. So now let me do git status. It would show this file in green. That means it is a tracked file. You see this? So now that this file is tracked. Let me clear the screen and git add, git commit. Now we'll commit this to the feature branch. Git commit and give a message that text2 file added. So commit message is given, and git push origin. So in the last lecture what we saw was we pushed it to master. Okay, git from master to the origin. Now we have to do from feature 1 to origin. So what we have to do is git push to origin from feature. Okay, it would ask me for credential. Let me put in my username and password. Okay, so the file is pushed to the repository which is our feature 1 branch. So let me go into our branch called feature. First let me refresh this page. Okay, and how do you go to the feature branch? So you have this master drop down over here, click on that and go to feature 1. So in feature 1 branch you will see that there are text1 and text2. Okay, now you are comfortable with this text2 being in feature 1 and you want to push this from your feature 1 branch to the master branch. If you see this master branch, it does not have the text2 file. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go to the master branch by doing git checkout master. So here we have switched to master. Let me clear this. What we have to do is git merge master from the branch name. What was the branch name? Feature 1. Okay, now if I do ls, I see that text2.txt is there in the local branch. Now let me go into this master and refresh this page. Let me see if I see the text2.txt. See, it's not there in the git repository, but it is there in the folder structure. Okay, so what we have to do now is push this code. So git push origin master. Let me put in my credential. And now let me refresh this page. You see this in master file. I was successfully able to get the featured 1 branch text file, text2 file into my master. So this is how you push your code to the branch and then merge your code from the branch to the master branch. So thank you guys, this is what I planned for this video. In the next video what we can see is merge, a little bit of merge when we have changes on the master as well as on the feature branch, what we need to do, and the rebase command. So why rebase command is used and how it helps. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.